Hi, it's Ben, and I want to talk a little bit about the foundations that you ideally need in place to do any sort of marketing on social media, or even having the goal of brand awareness and starting conversations and converting clients on social media. The foundations that you need to make sure that are set up and you have clarity over ideally are your offer, like who you help, how you help them, what they'll achieve, and then that sort of paths out the whole of your content strategy because you now know who you are talking to. You can create their ICP, your ideal client profile. You can find their pain points, their challenges, what their goals are, and that is literally like the sticks to your content, the sticks to your fuel. And then once you sort of know who, that's when you need to go and start looking at your profile and optimizing your socials. So we'll go through Instagram, for example. Clear headshot on your Siri talking in my ear. So it's like setting up your profile picture with a clear, nice headshot of yourself. Good background, clear background, smiley. And then I suppose after your profile, you need to look at your name, your handle being the one with the app before it, and then your name on social media, which is the first line, which is also a searchable term on Instagram and now Google. So I think, for example, my account, it's Ben Lucas, plain and simple. I run a personal brand, so it's just my name. I couldn't get my name, just Ben Lucas. So it's Ben Lucas will have to do. If you can get your name, then perfect, or do something similar to me, or some people put things at the end of their name, numbers, keywords, but just try and keep it simple. So when you tell people your Instagram handle, that's what you're going to share with them. And then you've got your profile name, which if it isn't your name, if your name isn't in the handle, then this is where you should have your name. So I'd have Ben Lucas if my name wasn't in my handle. And then I'd have like a keyword or something that I do. So I help build authority through simplicity. So I've got Ben Lucas, then authority through simplicity as my name on socials. If it's you, then you could have your name, John Smith, or just John, and then fitness coach, and you could have like online coaching or online fitness coach, or something along those lines, like fat loss coach, etc. And then we move now to your bio, which is kind of just going to copy and paste what we've looked at before. So we're going to take our ICP and we're going to turn it into a sentence. So I help service-based business owners, coaches, consultants, those of business owners. I help them get 12 plus client conversations every month from just posting 3 pieces of content every week. And then after I've sort of addressed who I help and how I help them do it, and then move on to a call to action, which gives people, if they want my roadmap, you can get it inside of my Everyday Authority Club. And then that's sort of your profile set up and optimized right there. You can then go deeper into this and look at your content, optimize your content, which would be looking at your highlights. So those are the circles that you see at the top of your profile. Your highlights are like saved stories. So stories only hang around for 24 hours. If you're looking at highlight, then those will stay around for a lifetime. It's getting a bit dark in there, but then below your stories, your highlights even, you then have your pinned posts, which again have got a sort of answer who you help, your story, then you can even potentially have client testimonials. I would normally put client testimonials in your highlights rather than have it as a story. But definitely sort of your story, your background, why you got into doing what you're doing, how long you've been doing it for, how you help people. And yeah, that's optimizing your content, and then the rest of the content on your feed is what I teach is following the sort of the 3 content framework, which you can find in the Everyday Authority Club. And if you're interested in learning more, then you can drop me a message and I can send you a video running through my own authority method. But this is pretty much your foundation when it comes to marketing yourself online and having yourself set up for conversions and lead generation for your business. So it's fairly simple, but I suppose to make it even more simple for you, that's why I'm here to help you, sort of hold your hand through the process, work with you, set things up, instead of you going in alone and maybe not setting it up correctly. But if you have found this useful, then I'll leave a call link in the description where you can book a call in with myself and we can go through my Everyday Authority system, go through the methods that I've mentioned here. We can tailor to you, and if we don't end up working together, then just use this call as a coaching session. Hopefully take away some value, take away a direction of maybe where you need to go next within your business if you're just starting out, or maybe if you're a bit further down the line. Then I'm happy to help, hear your struggles, and help put you on the right path. Till next time.